the price of electronics are about to go up if they haven't already because of one main thing. And it's not the gradual increase in price that happens to our products over a period of time. It's actually because of the problem with RAM these days. And it's not that there's any problem with the RAM, it's the shortage of the RAM. And it's a shortage that's happening not because there are too many products on that have to be made and there's not enough RAM to make it. No, it's because of the AI companies and the fact that to run these AI, all these different types of AIs, they need a lot of RAM. And because of that, the manufacturers of these RAMs are starting to just focus on selling the RAM to the AI companies to get a better profit margin or something. And they're not really focused on making the RAM for the individual products. But they're still making them, but it's become lower in priority. And because of that, the price of RAM has gone up. And I heard a lot of stuff about the price doubling or tripling or something. And I checked some of the prices, and yeah, it is increasing, but I don't know how far it's increasing. I guess maybe it depends on the product. I checked a few, and some of it seems like a 50% increase or something like that. But yeah, the RAM prices, it is a problem. And I'm worried about something bigger than the RAM prices becoming a problem. I'm worried that there might end up being an actual serious shortage. And if that happens, well, that could be a big problem because honestly, everything nowadays, any piece of tech or anything we use has a computer in it, and computers need RAM. And because of that, there's probably going to be a halt in production because of this. I mean, cars have computers and they have RAM. The phones obviously use RAM. Computers, everything. Anything that involved in technology, almost anything involved in technology uses RAM, and that's a problem. And yeah, this is really annoying because these AI companies, them all pouring so much money in this stuff and buying the RAM. I mean, I honestly don't think all these companies are going to survive at the end. I feel like it's just going to end up being one of the few main companies that are going to survive. You know, the Google, the what else? Facebook, all the big companies. Their their AIs are probably going to survive, and the rest of the companies are just gonna go down. And I'm sure some of them might become really big and great and become a mainstream company, maybe OpenAI. But most of them, they're just not gonna make it. I don't think that's gonna work because there's not enough demand for all these companies to exist. But they all want to be the one of the few companies that survives because if they survive, I'm guessing they're gonna make a lot of money. And yeah, anyway, because of this, it feels like a complete mess. The entire situation with the RAM, the AI, and honestly, I'm really getting annoyed with the AI. I know it's really useful, but it's starting to become a pain. A lot of people are losing their jobs because of this, and now things are gonna get more expensive because of this. And we might have a shortage of stuff. And yeah, it's really starting to annoy me. I really wish that the world would stop focusing so much on AI. I know there's a lot of useful cases for it. In the medical field, yeah, I think it's really important. AI can do a lot of stuff that people just cannot do quickly enough. And on the technological front, sure. But for every day-to-day tasks and all that, I mean, I feel like we did reasonably fine before AI showed up. And I don't think it's that important to everyone all the time. I mean, before AI, everyone was just Googling stuff. And they managed to get by. And now with AI, people aren't even doing that anymore. And then there's the stuff with people now using their brains now getting enough exercise for their brain. And that's a problem. And I feel like we should really start to put a some breaks on this AI stuff. There needs to be something to control this because it's getting out of control in all sorts of ways now. And yeah, feel like we have to do something because honestly, where does this end after at some point it has to stop or something, right? I mean, how far can the AI stuff go? Are we going to reach a point where there's this general super intelligence and we're going to get is really powerful AI like Skynet, which is really risky? I really don't think that we should go that far. But I don't know. The way things are going, all these companies are trying to, what they're trying to do, it feels like a problem. And yeah, I really hope that we somehow take control of the situation and maybe stop using the AI so much and we reach a point where they stop investing so much money because the people aren't using it enough, they're not going to invest so much money into it, but everyone's using it. And yeah, it is a problem. And I'm really concerned. So